Carcinogenesis is the process by which a normal cell transforms into a malignant cancer cell. According to Harsh Mohan, this process occurs in three sequential stages. The first stage is initiation, where irreversible DNA damage occurs. The second stage is promotion, during which the initiated cells multiply rapidly. Finally comes progression, where additional mutations accumulate, allowing invasion, metastasis, and aggressive tumor behavior. One important exam point to remember is that cancer develops because of the accumulation of multiple genetic mutations, not because of a single mutation. Carcinogens are agents capable of causing cancer. They are broadly classified into three major groups. First are chemical carcinogens, such as tobacco smoke, aromatic amines, nitrosamines, aflatoxin B1, and asbestos. Second are physical carcinogens, including ultraviolet radiation and ionizing radiation like X-rays and gamma rays. Third are biological carcinogens, mainly oncogenic viruses along with certain bacteria and parasites. Chemical carcinogens are divided into two categories. Direct-acting carcinogens are already active and do not require metabolic activation. Alkylating agents used in chemotherapy are classic examples. Indirect acting carcinogens, also called procarcinogens, are initially inactive. They become carcinogenic only after metabolic activation, mainly by the cytochrome P450 enzyme system in the liver. Examples include aromatic amines, aromatic hydrocarbons, azodies, and nitrosamines. Remember this easy comparison? Direct equals active immediately. Indirect equals activated in the liver. Physical carcinogens mainly include ultraviolet radiation and ionizing radiation. Ultraviolet radiation damages DNA by producing pyrimidine dimers and is associated with basal cell carcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, and melanoma. Ionizing radiation, such as X-rays and gamma rays, causes DNA strand breaks and increases the risk of leukemia and thyroid carcinoma. These are common high-yield questions in pathology examinations. Several viruses play an important role in human cancers. Human papillomavirus, especially types 16 and 18, is associated with cervical carcinoma and also contributes to oral squamous cell carcinoma. Epstein-Barr virus is linked to Burkitt lymphoma and nasopharyngeal carcinoma. Hepatitis B virus increases the risk of hepatocellular carcinoma by causing chronic liver injury. HHV8 is associated with Kaposi sarcoma. HTLV-1 or human T-cell leukemia virus type 1 causes adult T-cell leukemia and lymphoma. Cancer develops because the balance between growth-promoting genes and growth-inhibiting genes is lost. Normal proto-oncogenes regulate cell growth. When they mutate, they become oncogenes, producing excessive growth signals that push cells to divide continuously. On the other hand, tumor suppressor genes normally act as brakes. They repair damaged DNA, slow cell division, or trigger apoptosis when damage cannot be repaired. Loss of these protective genes removes the brakes on cell growth. Important tumor suppressor genes include TP53, known as the guardian of the genome, RB, APC, and PTEN. Remember the simple analogy: oncogene equals the accelerator, tumor suppressor gene equals the brake. The Ames test is a laboratory test used to identify potential chemical carcinogens. It uses mutant strains of Salmonella typhimurium to detect whether a chemical can cause genetic mutations. Most chemicals that produce positive results in the Ames test are also carcinogenic in living organisms. For exams, remember, Ames test detects chemical mutagens. Let's revise the most important examination points. Carcinogens include chemicals, radiation, and viruses. Indirect acting carcinogens require metabolic activation. HPV is associated with cervical carcinoma and oral squamous cell carcinoma. EBV causes Burkitt lymphoma and nasopharyngeal carcinoma. HBV is associated with hepatocellular carcinoma. The Ames test detects chemical carcinogens. 13 mutations are commonly seen in endometrial carcinoma. These are among the highest yield questions repeatedly asked in pathology examinations. Let's summarize the chapter. Carcinogenesis is a multi-step process driven by the accumulation of genetic mutations. Carcinogens are classified into chemical, physical, and biological agents. Direct-acting carcinogens are active immediately, whereas indirect-acting carcinogens require metabolic activation. Oncogenic viruses such as HPV, EBV, and HBV contribute significantly to human cancers. Finally, cancer develops when oncogenes are activated and tumor suppressor genes lose their protective function, resulting in uncontrolled cell proliferation. Master these concepts and you'll be well prepared for NEET MDS, INICET, BDS university examinations, and clinical pathology.